Why most people dress for others and not for themselves. Now this is probably the biggest pain point I see in my clients, is that they dress for others and not for themselves. And from the first line, this is the first thing I tell my client. Dressing for external validation, not internal happiness. Guys, if you always are looking for external factors rather than inside, you will never be happy in life. This doesn't just relate to fashion, it relates to many things, but you should be happy with your outfit choices. You should be happy with what you buy in a shopping center. You should be happy posting whatever you post on social media. You shouldn't do things for other people. When you do things for other people, you're put on the back burner. And then other people's opinions come to the forefront. Now, because of social media, because of all these things like likes, comments, etc., people want to do things for other people. And I don't like this, you know? This means there's no personal style. And a lot of people struggle with this: confidence, social anxiety, problems like this. And obviously I talk from experience because I have social anxiety. And 10 years ago I was very low. I was in the lowest state I've ever been in my life. And now, luckily, I've gotten through that, through fashion. And I can tell you guys, when you dress for yourself rather than other people's opinions, it's the most freeing thing in this world. People do judge very harshly, as I said in the previous video. They do judge very harshly. But if you're happy with your outfit choice, why are you worried about what other people are thinking? Don't worry about what other people think. If someone says something about your outfit and they're dressed terribly, are you going to trust their opinion? Don't let their opinion bring you down. The same thing with Instagram comments. A lot of the comments could be fake or could be a fake profile. Don't be worried about what they think. If you look good, if 8 out of 10 people in a day say you look good, and only 2 out of 10 people say you don't look good, the human brain is going to focus only on those 2 people the whole day. It's called negativity bias. But if you think about it holistically, 8 out of 10 people said your outfit was good. Obviously this is an example, but this is true, right? Most people only focus on the one bad comment from the whole day, or the one bad person that said this or that. Guys, start dressing for yourself. Start looking for internal happiness. Start deciding, do I really like that piece, or do I only buy that piece to impress other people? Impress yourself and other people will be impressed. You don't have to go out of your way to impress other people, to wear the things that other people like. If you like it, wear it. It's as simple as that. I know it's easier said than done, of course. And in places like Sydney, where I was born, a lot of people avoid the statement pieces because they think it might be too much. So they hold out until there's a special event. But the funny thing is that most people's really nice clothes are always stay in the wardrobe for very long. This happens very often with my clients, and they never wear it. And I tell everyone, every day is a special occasion. You should never just wait for a special event to wear something. Walk every day like it's the runway. If you're going into work, wear the really nice tie, wear the really nice handkerchief. Of course, keep it professional, but put detail and effort into your outfits every single day. Don't just wait for a special occasion or a special event. Life is very short. So that's the first very important thing I want to tell you. The second important thing I want to tell you is outfits chosen for approval, not authenticity. Authenticity is the most important thing in this world. People are drawn to authenticity, especially in a world like today where AI is everywhere. If you are authentic and fearlessly yourself, people are drawn towards you and your energy. People will trust you more. You will close more deals in business. You will land the job interview, because everyone's scared to be themselves these days. So if you are authentically yourself, you already stand out. Now this is a huge thing that you can do with your fashion sense, because the first thing we see about someone is how they're dressed. If someone is dressed fearlessly themselves and doesn't care about what other people think, that person will do better in life. Now this is from my opinion, my humble opinion, but this is from the experience I've had with styling my clients from before and after, and seeing how they changed to where they've, from where they were to how they've changed. And it's true, because mindset is a big thing. And when you get outside of your style comfort zone, your mindset changes so much. And that is also why you get the opportunities, because your mindset opens up. You know, fashion and mindset, this is what I talk about a lot on my social media, especially my Instagram. I think fashion and mental health are correlated, are very, very interrelated things, because fashion is confidence, fashion is self-expression, fashion is discovering more about yourself. And when you do this, things naturally come to you. So people dress for others because they're scared of judgment. But everyone's going to judge you anyway. Think of it like this: everyone is going to judge you anyway, no matter what you do in this life. For example, you save 8 burning children from a hospital. People are going to say, why didn't you save 10? People always find the negativity in everything, even in the positive things. People find negativity in it. So the best thing you can do anyway is just to dress for yourself, to be yourself, to wear the nice outfit, because somehow people are going to find a way to bring it down. And I know this from experience, because I'm a content creator. People will find anything wrong with me, even the smallest detail, they'll find and they'll try to bring me down with it. And I've heard everything in this world, and I can tell you guys, the more you put yourself out there, the more you find out who you are, and the more it becomes easier every day. Being yourself in a world where everyone's like other people, it will set you so far ahead of everyone else. So, dressing to fit in. Of course, this relates to the other ones as well, but dressing to fit in. If everyone's wearing black in your hometown, then you're going to want to wear black as well, because you don't want to stand out too much. Your environment is a big impact on how you dress, your thoughts, your opinions of how far you get in life. And some people will never take the step to be different or take a creative approach to things, because they're just worried, you know. But the main thing is, if your hometown, if your environment is not serving you, first of all, you should leave it. Second of all, you should be yourself, no matter what your environment is, no matter what your background is, no matter what your skin color is. You should just be yourself. And the easiest way to do this is to, of course, experiment with your fashion sense. Look at what other people are wearing, and if you like something, for example, a headscarf. You've always wanted to wear a headscarf, but you're like, no one wears a headscarf in my hometown. It might be a bit too weird. What will people think of me? Think about it like this: all of these thoughts are anxiety. They're not real thoughts. They're your brain trying to stop you from something. If you're scared of an outcome, your brain will make up thoughts to stop you from doing it. This is a survival tactic that obviously that humans have had for so many years. And it's from like the caveman days, I think. But thoughts are not always reality, you know. So just do the thing anyway. If you don't like wearing a headscarf, at least you know now. When you try things, then you realize if you don't like it or you like it. So always trial and error. This is how I found my style. I like colorful things, and I found my style by just trial and error. Try different things. I tried things that are popular. I tried things that were not popular, and then eventually I found my style. And to encapsulate what my style is, I would say it's dopamine dressing. Dopamine dressing is wearing color to boost your mood. Now, dopamine dressing has been scientifically proven to improve your happiness, to improve your dopamine. Like, it literally releases dopamine. When you see color, it releases dopamine in your brain, and that's the feel-good factor. So when people see me, they always smile. They're always happy, because it's color. And in a world that's often very monochrome, where people are scared to dress in color, then it's a natural thing to be drawn to someone that likes to wear color. Now, if your style is not color, obviously do not wear color. But this is just an example. fashion is science, fashion is psychology. There's always more things in it than just fashion to wear clothes. And most people don't think fashion is all of this. They just think it's vanity, it's just ego. But if you want to learn more about this, watch the previous video. So, confusing expensive clothes with good style. And this one is very common. People think that only if something's expensive, that means it's good. Guys, it does not matter about the price tag on the clothing. If the shirt is $10 but it fits your style, then buy it. If the jacket is $50 and it's not from Dior or Louis Vuitton, but you still like it, wear it. Don't be worried about what other people think when they find out the price tag. No one really cares, guys. If something looks good, people are going to assume it's expensive. Think about this. If something looks good, people are going to assume it's expensive. Things that I've thrifted for $20, $30, even $5, a bag that I thrifted for $5, people kept giving me compliments of it at Fashion Week last year, this green bag. And it was $5 from a thrift store. And I remember getting interviewed on TV, on 7 News, Channel 7 in Australia, about my outfit. And the reporter, Bella, she said many things about my outfit, but then she said something about the bag. And I just told her, this bag, it's only $5. And then her face exploded like that. And this is the thing. I want to show people that at Fashion Week, I wore a bag that's $5. Most people at Fashion Week wear expensive things, $1,000, $2,000. And I come in and I wear something that's $5. And I say it on TV because I want to show people that style does not have to be expensive to be good. And that's something that I really think is important. Most people just get stuck in marketing or judgment or social media likes. They want to be the one that's always wearing the Dior, the Louis Vuitton, the Hermes. And there's nothing wrong with this, of course, but you have to realize that just because something's expensive doesn't mean the quality is good. It doesn't mean the style is good either. If something's not your style and it's expensive, it's not going to make it your style. So that's one thing I really want to explain. And this one is also important. Buying clothes you never actually wear. Now, about 30% of your wardrobe is what you actually wear. Only 30% of your wardrobe. 70% of your wardrobe is never worn. Isn't that a crazy statistic? That means most of the clothes you buy, you never wear. And when you go shopping, you're always looking for things that you already have. For example, you like wearing blue, you're going to buy more blue. You like pink, you're going to buy more pink. You like certain crop tops, you're going to buy crop tops. But the thing is, this causes confusion because if your wardrobe is filled with things you never wear, first of all, it's taking mental space in your brain. When you get ready in the morning, you're looking at a lot of things and most of it is not your style. So once you do a wardrobe audit, once you audit your wardrobe, you remove things that don't align with your style. You remove things that you bought on an impulse. You remove things that don't serve you anymore. Maybe they served you 10 years ago, but now your style is different and you still have the piece. Remove it and you'll feel so much better. Donate it to charity if the quality is good enough. If the quality has, it's decreased a lot, then throw it. But try to donate almost everything to charity because there's a lot of people in this world that need clothes. But yes, with my clients, I've realized most people do not wear most of their wardrobe. And 30% of their wardrobe is what they wear. And if you go shopping and you don't go in with a game plan, you're basically going in blind and you're going to buy subconsciously. You're going to buy the same things you already have. So when you go shopping, always, always, always write down what you don't have. Write down things that align with your style and you want to try, but you've never tried. This will instantly improve your style because you'll finally buy things that align with who you are and things that you don't have already. Instead of just buying things on autopilot. We do this as humans. We buy things on autopilot. We see the Instagram ad and we say, oh, this looks nice, I'll buy it. But you don't ask yourself a question. Does this align with my style? Does this fit who I am? Will I actually wear this in 6 months' time? These simple questions will change and save you so much money, and it will change your entire style. I guarantee you. Okay, so losing individuality in fashion. Now, individuality is the most important thing about fashion. Individuality is what fashion should be. But because of consumerism, because of judgment, because of many things, it gets lost, it gets put on the back burner, and we dress for other people's opinions instead. But I can tell you, every day you should be expressing who you are. You know, if you're a man and you like very, very fitted clothing, wear it. If you're a man and you like very oversized clothing, then wear it. If your coworker one day says something like, your outfits are terrible, what is this? I don't like this. You look like I don't know, some kind of insult, right? You look like someone. First of all, the people that judge so harshly are always usually badly dressed. Usually. If the criticism is constructive, always listen to it. If someone is being nice and trying to explain to you this does not fit your style, then listen. But otherwise, if it's said in a condescending way, if it's said in a very critical way, don't listen to it. There might be some truth in it, and try to listen. Try to always listen. But most people are very harsh with what they say. And I can say this from experience because a lot of people will not like color on a man. I wear color. So then they will take it as an offense to them that I wear color. I'm like, all right, this is my style. What are you gonna do? This is not your outfit. Why are you so worried about it? Honestly, like, try to think less of other people's opinions unless they're being constructive. That's the biggest thing I would say, because too many people just judge too harshly. Too many people say things without thinking, and too many people taking an offense on them that you wear something that looks good, and they don't want you to look good. So if they always notice you're dressing well, if they always notice that you're putting effort into your outfits, they're going to try to bring you down so you don't put the effort into your outfit. If your coworker always sees you dressing nicely and getting opportunities, of course they're going to say something because they're jealous. If you're dressing nicely, you're getting more opportunities, you're getting more jobs, more brand deals, more deals landed. I'm thinking like an influencer. You're getting more deals landed. They're going to look at you and try to bring you down, sabotage you in any way they can. And I've noticed this from a client that told me this. A client told me this was what happened to them. I thought about it, and this is true. Humans are jealous people, envious people. They're going to try to bring you down in any way they can. This might be a negative way to think, but some people, it's true. So, not trusting your own taste. This is also a big one, because when you trust your own taste, you're not going to worry about what other people think. When you trust your own taste, you'll be happier about your choices. When you trust your own taste, you will get ready so easily in the morning, every day. And ease is not a bad thing. Ease is a good thing. It means you know who you are. It means you know your style. And for some reason, people think ease is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Ease should be how style is. Your style should be easy in the morning. You should know what to wear in the morning. You should know what to pair with what. You should know what accessories match your style, not someone else's. If you don't like to wear the big, bulky sunglasses, don't wear that. That's not your style. If your style is very 70s chic, movie star, Hollywood glamour, and you're a beautiful woman, wear that. That's your style. If other people say something about it, that says more about them than it says about you. We need more individuality in this world. We need more personal expression in this world. That's what I really want to do with all my content. I want to show people you can do anything you want. You can wear whatever you want, because we're all individual in this world. None of us in this world are the same. 8 billion people in this world. 8 billion people in this world. Isn't that crazy? Everyone is different. So everyone should dress differently. But unfortunately, because of many factors, that's not the reason. But with videos like this, I want to help. So, last point I want to say is trying to impress people you don't know. Most people in this world you walk past, you're not going to ever meet, you're not going to ever talk to. So why are you worried about what they say? If someone is looking at you, they're looking at your outfit up and down, you don't know if that person is thinking a bad thing or a good thing. If you're a confident person, you're going to think that they're thinking a good thing. And this is how you should rewire your brain. Rewire your brain into thinking always positively. This is a big mindset shift that you should do, because otherwise you're going to be held back with your opinions, your thoughts, your beliefs always, if you're always thinking negatively. And I have social anxiety, so I've seen the big difference that this has on many things in life. It matters about the opinions, the opportunities you get in life. If you don't hold yourself back, you get more opportunities. If you don't hold yourself back, you network with more people in the room. If you don't hold yourself back with your thoughts, then many things open up in life. So if you suffer with social anxiety like I do, rewire your negative thought. As soon as you get a negative thought, rewire it into positive thought. Yeah, this is the one thing I want to tell you. Especially coming from Sydney, Australia, many people will never come up to you and compliment your outfit. They'll say things. They'll not say things. They'll have a look on their face, but they won't say anything. I don't know why it's like this. For example, in Paris, people will always compliment you. They'll come up to you and personally say something. But in Sydney, no one really talks. So I don't know, maybe that's just my experience, but people just look at you. They just look. And, my clients will be like, oh, they're looking at me. I don't want them to look at me. Why do you not want them to look at you? That means that you have value in some way. Your outfit has value in some way. You're different in some way. If people look at you for a certain number of seconds or minutes, that means you have value and you dress well. If you don't dress well, then people would not have an opinion of your outfit. If you don't dress well, most people just glance at you for a millisecond and then look away. If people look at you for a long time, let's say 30 seconds, that means that your outfit put them on the spot. Like, what is this person wearing? They look nice. And fashion is art. Fashion should get people talking. Fashion should get people thinking. It should spark a discussion. So if someone's looking at you, it's sparking a discussion, right? Just think of it like that. Fashion is art to me. Some other people don't think that fashion is art, but to be honest, fashion is art, because every day you're putting a painting on your body. The way you style yourself, it's like a painter is painting an art piece. And you are the artwork. You are the masterpiece. Think of it like that. So guys, the fix is to dress to express who you are, not to impress others. So like I said in the first point, dressing for external validation, not internal happiness, is one of the biggest pain points that most people have. So, internal happiness. Always think of it like this. Dress for yourself, not for other people, internally. Think about, do I like this outfit? Do I like this piece? Do I like this dress? Does this fit my style? If I go shopping, will this fit me? Will this look good for the event I'm going to? Will this align with my character? Will this align with what I do for work? Always dress internally, not externally. And in the world of social media, in a world of fashion trends, in a world where no one wants to be like, no one wants to stand out too much, in a world where AI is taking over, authenticity and dressing for yourself is now more important than ever. And as a fashion stylist, I want to really explain that when I see someone that's well dressed, I do stop and I go up to the person and I say, your outfit is amazing. And not just that, I say why. I say because I can sense you're this type of person, you're this type of person, you're ambitious, In Dubai, you can notice a lot about a person just by the way they're dressed. In Australia, it's harder to notice someone's personal expression, like who they are from the way they dress. I wish it wasn't like that, because I love Australia. One of the things that Sydney does not really have is style. in my humble opinion. I'm not trying to cause a fight. So, dress to express who you are, guys. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment on your thoughts. And I have resources in the link below in my Stan store with a free guide, freestyle confidence starter guide that will get you ahead of other people, that will get you dressing authentically for yourself, that will shift your mindset a lot. You can download that for free in the link below. And I also have other ebooks on many fashion topics that many people ask me about. So if you would like to buy those ebooks, you can buy those in the description. But I would suggest to start with the free guide. And also, if you want one-on-one personal styling session, I do wardrobe makeovers. I do personal shopping sessions virtually online through Zoom. So you can video call, or if you're in Dubai, we can meet face to face. And I can help you do all of this much faster. I can save you so much more time, and I can give you my expert opinion. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Dress better, live better.